The owner of a vehicle inspection facility at the center of a police and Ministry of Transport investigation says only the provincial government should be inspecting vehicles. James Bay Service Center and one of its mechanics were fined for improperly certifying vehicles with safety defects. Among the safety violations missed, a broken seatbelt, tires that were about to blow, and brake problems. A News reporter Stephen Andrew has the latest.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
James Bay Service Center says it was going to fight 2 fines for certifying a taxi and a limo roadworthy, despite the vehicles having serious safety issues.
And we paid both of them, and we weren't guilty in either one. But how can you argue with somebody who can come in here and take a vehicle right in the middle of inspection with no sticker on it? I just said, hey, we don't want any trouble with the police.
The Victoria Police Department released details of its investigation into the private inspection facility on Monday, months after officers pulled a taxi off the road.
If we catch any designated inspection facility in Victoria violating the trust that has been put into them by passing vehicles that are not safe, there will be no discretion. We will prosecute them to the fullest extent of our abilities, and then we'll turn them over to the Ministry of Transportation, and they can have their run at them.
Vic PD says the inspection facility certified a taxi roadworthy, but the cab was found later to have failed 11 of 12 safety standards. The mechanic told A News yesterday he made a mistake.
You essentially told the ministry that this vehicle was safe to go on the road. You passed the vehicle.
But it was not going to leave the shop.
But how does the ministry know that? And then why would you fill out the wrong amount of pay? Why would you, I mean, essentially...
I shouldn't have done it. I was trying to help the customer out by trying to get the paperwork back and forth from Vancouver, and I was going to finish the car the next day. I got late in the day. I couldn't finish it that day.
The owner says it's all a misunderstanding, and he's learned from the experience.
Guy comes in here and with an inspection, no, we wouldn't do that again. Hindsight's 20/20. But who would ever think that a policeman could come in here and just take a car just take it?
James Bay Service Center inspects more than 800 vehicles every year. Losing its license to inspect would cost the private company at least $64,000 a year. The ministry says it doesn't have enough evidence to pull the license and is monitoring the situation. Meantime, BC's Minister of Transportation is satisfied the matter is being handled appropriately.
We take this seriously, and as Minister, I would expect both my team to work vigorously with the Victoria Police Department to ensure that those investigations continue.
The ministry says it has pulled 37 licenses from designated inspection facilities over the past 3 years, including one in Greater Victoria. But the owner of the inspection facility under investigation says to avoid any further problems, the ministry itself should be running the inspection facilities.